In today's video, I'm going to show you a way to turn your pictures into a personalized AI image generator. The whole process will take around 15 minutes, and all you need is a zip file with pictures of yourself. This is a similar process than training a Black Forest model using Replicate and Hugging Face, as they release their own API for fine-tuning models. However, I made an app called FluxMe, and the entire process is way simpler, doesn't require any coding, and it's really easy to use. I will walk you through the process from training your models to generating pictures of yourself. And bonus toward the end of the video, I'll be showing you how to use this in the N8 and generate pictures of yourself very easily. Let's start the walkthrough. We are now into fluxme.app. It's the website I've built for you guys. And I'm going to go through the walkthrough and show you how easy it is to actually train the models of yourself and actually generate pictures of yourself within 15 minutes. So first thing first, if you scroll down on the FAQ, you can actually have more information about what's FluxMe. So in this case, Pro Ultra Fine-Tune model. This is the model we're going to use for the demo in this example. And how do I get started? Within actually 5 steps. Basically, you need to have a Black Forest, which is the Flux model API access. So if you click on this link, that's going to actually open the website. I'm already logged in. I already have API key created. Okay. And what you need to do on your side is you're going to have to actually create an account, obviously. Go to credits, add credits. Just to give you an idea, the base fine training is actually costing $2. And so basically, if you see 1 credit equal $1.01, so that means 1,000 credits would actually be $10, right? So with $10, you would actually be able to train models and also generate a lot of pictures. Each generation pictures cost $0.06 per generation. All right, assuming so you have your key now, I'm going to copy the key. You can go back to FluxMe, scroll at the top, and at the bottom right, you have actually the little settings icon over there. Click on this. You have a way now to enter an API key. So you actually just go over there, enter your API key, click on save, and you are now ready to actually go to the step number 2, which in this case is actually preparing your zip file. So very important here, I have actually a folder called fine-tuning, and I have actually, in this case, 8 pictures that has been actually 8 pictures of myself over there, very handsome as you see. And so basically the point is I want you now to zip this folder. So I'm on Mac, I'm showing you on Mac, same principle on Windows. Please do not upload it. It needs to be a .zip. It's very important, a .zip. The file inside, so the pictures need to be JPEG or PNG. If you have, and I'm going to show you as well, if you have this format, HEIC, which is directly from your iPhone, it's not suggested, it won't work. So if you are on Mac, little tips and tricks. If you want to convert this, obviously, right-click, quick action, and then convert to image. Leave it by default, convert to JPEG. And this is actually how you get your pictures converted if you didn't know. I'm going to move that to trash for now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to delete the zip file as well. I'm going to right-click, compress, fine-tuning. The name doesn't really matter. In this case, you can actually leave it fine-tuning.zip so the system knows. But basically, you have a file that's actually under 60 meg in this case. And so I'm ready to go. I have my API key over there. I'm going to go choose the file. I'm going to go to dev and I'm going to search the zip file, click on open. All right, we want to give a model name. So in this case, I'm going to say QD new pic. And we need to choose a trigger word. Very, very important. The trigger word is a word that you will put into your prompt for the system to understand that, okay, you want me to generate the pictures of this specific person. So very, very important that you choose a trigger word that is not, when I say dictionary word, meaning like don't choose art, don't choose, coffee. Choose actually a word that are very distinguished in this case. I have a quick example as well. If you over to the question mark at the top, you would actually see trigger word is used upon generating your image for the system to know you want to generate the pictures using the trained model. Do not choose common word that will blend in the sentence. For example, use talk. That's actually what Black Forest was actually mentioning. In this case, I'm going to use QD new. I'm going to click on train model. And now you see the timer is at 00, right? As soon as the system is received and everything is already started in the backend, you're going to see that the time elapsed will actually increase. In this case, this is going to take around 10 to 15 minutes to complete. As you see, the timer has started, so that means that the system has accepted my request. And I'm going to actually showcase a little more of the website until we wait for the training models. And I'll I'm going to pause the video, come back once the model is trained. If you want to continue more, how much does it cost? Actually having an information about the cost per se for the API. The website is entirely free. It is actually part of the AI Automation Guild network that I'm building. But basically, the website is entirely free to use. There's no hidden fee for you. It's actually only the pure cost from calling the API of Black Forest. Do you need any technical knowledge to use FluxMe? Absolutely not. How many images can I upload for training? Again, the ideal numbers of image, we can generate as little as 5, but it's actually the more you give, the better it is. However, you need to be mindful of the size of your zip file, and the zip file need to be above 60 meg. It won't actually accept the file saying it's actually too large. How long does it take to train the models? 15 to 20 minutes. Last but not least, if you want to actually and see if you've actually missed something, you can actually continue to rewatch this video, or you can click on the watch tutorial at the top, where basically I've recorded a quick video under 4 minutes where I showcase exactly how to train the models. I'm going to pause the video now, and I'm going to actually get back to you once the trained model is actually finished generating. All right, we are back. It took actually literally 12 minutes and 30 seconds for the system to actually generate. This is how it will actually look like. If everything goes well, you should actually be to the generate image step over there, right? And it will actually give you your trigger word. In this case, remember at the beginning of the video, I actually used the trigger word called QD new, okay? And it's actually return you a model ID. The model ID would actually be something very interesting for you to keep and to have, because we're going to go, as I said, the bonus tips at the end of the video. It's going to be the N8N automation and how you can actually use N8N to call the API and actually generate the pictures of yourself. In this case, I want to generate the pictures of QD new in a coffee shop. By clicking on generate image, I'm now having actually the image being generated over there. The generation will actually potentially took 20 seconds to actually generate, and we should actually have the pictures right in front of your brother. So I'm going to actually wait. In this case, I have actually the pictures starting. So in this case here, is this me? I mean, yes, it looks like me for sure. I'm going to actually enlarge this over there, and we can see, obviously it's not always perfect. It looks like I'm actually holding the hands and drinking the same coffee. The eyes over there is obviously not good for sure, but it actually also depends on the pictures of the image being actually provided, right? So I'm going to do another test. All right. Also, by the way, Black Forest API integration guide, I've actually put all those information here. This is literally what we're going to use for the N8N integration, right? So I'm going to have to call a post. It's going to be a little more technical on N8N, but if you are actually willing to this for automation and generate pictures of yourself here, or I have actually QD new everywhere. That's interesting. Let me see from there how this looks like. And here, I'm going to actually do this here. And that's actually look me over there. Obviously, maybe a little from far away, but it's actually pictures of myself. I'm going to move now into N8N integration, and we're going to actually build the automation itself on N8N. This is how the blueprint looks like, right? So basically what I'm doing, I'm actually having a form, an Airtable form. I'm actually making the post. I'm going to go through each of the nodes. I'm having a wait because the image needs to be generated in the back. Return image, where I'm actually calling the API to get the image. I'm then making the code, and I'm going to open this node at one point as well, and I'm saving this into an Airtable. Remember what I said? I said that you need to grab your model ID. That's actually very important, and I will actually show you also what to do with the model ID. So copy this, and we can actually move into N8N, double click and open the node. I'm making a post call. Here is the URL I'm calling. I'm making a generic credential type with header authentication. And basically what you need to do, you're going to have to go here, type your API key from Black Forest. So name is x-key. Then you can copy your API key again, and you can actually go back to N8N and paste your API key. Then what I need to send, I send the body, Johnson. And here is actually what you need to change. You're going to have to change this value with your value, the fine-tune ID value, to actually basically tell the API call to handle the model. Also, if you've actually missed this information here, if you go to the FluxMe app and you will actually then be able to use your entire models from there. So the model name, remember, I actually put QD new pick. I have the trigger word, and you can actually just click on which model you want to use. So in this case, I'm going to use this one, right? And this actually then trigger this model ID, which I can then collect if you need. Once this is done, you actually don't have to change much. We have a wait. We then return the image. I have a code, basically, and the reason why I have this code node over there, I'll pause on this. This is actually the code that I'm running. Basically, the Airtable, which is the last module, create record, has actually two columns, prompt and pictures, which is an attachment, right? So I have a prompt, so I know exactly what the image we're generating for, and I have a pictures, right? These pictures is actually the attachment required you to actually pass an array. So that's actually the reason why I have this code node over there, because I need to get an array with the URL or the link coming back from Black Forest. I'm going to show you a demo now. I'm going to do test workflow. I have actually the form starting and ask me to actually put the prompt. Again, the trigger word is, in my case, QD new. Okay, very important that you actually keep this. In this case, I can go and I say pictures of QD new in an action movie with an explosion back in the background. Right. I'm going to click on submit. And now I have actually the automation that started. The image has been generated, right? So I get an ID being returned to me. Now I have a wait of 20 seconds to ensure that the system has enough time to generate the pictures of myself. And once this is actually done, I'm going to go through the return image. So basically, I'm making an API call based on the ID provided to return the ID specifically of that image. I'm then collecting this and putting this into an array. And then I'm actually pushing this into an Airtable. If I open now the Airtable, I actually have the prompt. So again, generate pictures of QD in an action movie with an explosion in the background. And that's actually me. I can confirm that looked like me. Very handsome though. Nice with the gun. I like it. And that's actually how you use FluxMe linked with N8 for your automation. And that's it. As you can see, AI just got more accessible for personal use. No coding, no complex setup, just you, a zip file, and an infinite possibility. If you have enjoyed this video so far and want to speed up your AI journey, I've got you covered. Inside my private school community, the AI Automation Guild, I help inspiring AI builder go from zero to AI master. Check in the description down below of the video to find out the link. Pick from the inside. Here's what you'll get. Proven tips, client use case, and templates you can use. Self-hosted series where I guide you step by step on how you can deploy your own code on your server. Weekly build session plus coffee hours to network with peers. Live support call to troubleshoot your project. Exclusive API access for the members. An exclusive website for accessing your prompts and many more. If that sounds interesting, I'd love to see you on the inside.